I feel like it's been so long, dude. Has this break felt way longer than usual? Maybe it's just me, man. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Because I feel like I haven't experienced any One Piece content in so long, man. Like, it's been a while. I mean, aside from the game, me and my friend were playing One Piece Burning Blood the other day. But, like, from actual manga content, man, it feels like... And it's only been a week. That's it, man. But whenever you don't have the One Piece greatness for a week, when you don't have the greatness of the best-selling manga in history in a week, it feels like an eternity. It really does feel like an eternity, man. But guys, man, it's been a long time. I know I still haven't done the Recon's piece, episode 19, and I greatly do apologize for that, man. It's like every single time that I'm gonna do it, that I end up doing something else, and I'm just like, I know I'm irresponsible, but we'll get to it. But without further ado, guys, I really, really want to read this chapter 892, Recognize as Strong Opponents, man. Let's get right into the awesome sauce. Man, it feels like it's been an eternity. Let's get right into this. 892, Recognize as Strong Opponents. This... I love this shit, man. And we see Leo and the squad over here, a present from Dressrosa. I love this ship right here. Look at the Usopp ship. I gotta save this. This is at one point in time has to be like a small profile picture that I have to use at one point in time. That's awesome right there. Everyone, a ship's here. It's got the cake on board. My boy Sanji's coming in clutch with the greatness. Oh, Sanji! Sanji and the others made the cake and came back for us. Sanji-san! Mama, sniff, sniff. What a sweet fragrance. She better be careful, if she gets a little bit closer, she might get knocked out with this fragrance. You know what I mean, guys? Hey, there they are. It's your crew's ship at Big Mom. The whole damn fleet's telling them. And their ship looks pretty done in. Man your positions, everyone. Yes, sir. Sanji, my boy still hasn't changed, man. Nami Swan, I've come to save you. How many hours have Big Mom and Pet Hospital have been chasing them? They did well to survive this long. Especially since they currently don't have a captain. I gotta save this Sanji panel again. Sanji panels are always the best, man, to save, yo. Look at this one right here. He's just the hearts in the eyes, man. It brings good vibes, man. It brings good vibes. Did I skip a panel? No. There we go. I was on the right track. I see somebody's shadow on the bow. Do you feel a weird aura? Well, it isn't hockey. That ship is Beej's ship. Why is it here? Did someone just dance on the bow of that ship? Perorin, it looks like they actually managed to recreate the wedding cake. If the taste makes the cut, Mama's tantrums should stop. Hold on. You can't just gloss over that. If the taste makes the cut. And like as if this cake was trying out for some varsity basketball team in high school, man. If the cake makes the cut, Mama's tantrum should stop. It's gonna make the cut. It's gonna go all the way over. Cause the moment that Pet Hospital gets even a whiff of that cake, he's getting knocked out like those fishmen back in Fishman Island whenever Luffy used Conqueror's Hockey. Man, Pet Hospital's out. He's out. Don't try Sanji's cake, man. But Beej is involved. That cake must be poisoned. My boy Sanji wouldn't allow such a thing, yo. She stopped attacking. I thought that it was going to be the end of us. Should I destroy that cake? No, if I do, then Mama's tantrum will be unstoppable and this country will be annihilated. But if Mama eats the poisoned cake and dies, it'll be the end of both this country and our pirate crew. See, Pet Hospital, dealing in his mind, because he's like, I understand that this is made by them. And it could be poisoned, but this could be the only thing that stops Mama. If I were to take out that cake, Mama would kill me in an instant, and she would take out the whole country. She would annihilate us all at this point. So Pet Hospital right now is going through something that all of us could even imagine. Can't even imagine of having to make quite a decision like this, man. Because in his mind, that cake is poisoned. Hey, Blackleg, we held up our end of the deal. Now we'll be taking the cake. As promised, we will not lay a hand on Mama until she eats it and is full. But after that, I'm free to do whatever I want. Got it? Do what you want. Our mission was solely to calm down Big Mom, just to feed the hungry. That's all we needed. She'll definitely stop. Hey, Sanji-san, you better hurry up if you don't want to die. Rabiani Super Express, and she brings out the magic carpet, man, ready to sing, and my boy Sanji gets welled up inside of a burrito once more. Be fast enough so the Big Brother Perros and Big Brother Bavarios don't notice us. Let's go. I finally found it. Yo, and you see everyone's hype, man. Yes, Mama. Wedding cake going right down on Zeus. Yo, this is a massive panel. I guess Oda really wanted to show just how big Zeus is right here. Or freaking Prometheus, I apologize. How big Prometheus is. She's coming. Put the helm on to starboard. Full speed to the southwest. Head towards Laker Island. Yes, sir. Master Perospero, the ship carrying the cake is changing directions. Why? And we see the ship is going over there. Huh? Yo, I'm back. My boy Sanji's back on the ship. The goat. He's back. I love this panel right here. Just the way that he arrives, man. You could just... You don't even have to show the actual Sanji arriving panel. Just by this, it implies that he arrived just like that, like a boss, just like, hey, what's good, yo, what's poppin'? He just arrives like a boss, man. Sanji-kun, Sanji-san, Pudding Man. I'm glad you're both all right. The same goes to you guys. It was so close, I thought it was going to be impossible. Thank you. And you see, no, look at the way he's laying at Nami up. But Nami with the tears, no, because going all the way back to chapter 844, you know this must be something for Nami, man. Nami slapped the living nightmares out of him. But then again, they had met each other previously multiple times. But here back in the assassination plot, going over with all that. But it seems like Nami is finally, come to actually forgiving the man now, yo. And you see Sanji. It seems like a tactical nuke just went off in his head, bro. And you see the smoke coming out of his eyes, man. I love you too, Nami-san. But I can't get over this panel. Yo, his eye legit pops out of his face. Whatever, or it pops out of its socket. Whenever he looks down and sees Nami hugging him, yo. He looks down to see the tears. It's like nothing can replicate the Nami greatness, man. By the way, Sanji-san, where were you on Bijou's ship? Are they heading somewhere else? What Big Mom will do after eating the cake is unknown. So they're going to move the cake to a nearby island for us. That's practically being the bait. Why are they being so kind all of a sudden? It seems they haven't given up on the assassination yet. Wow, yeah. Yeah, that's true, because they were talking about it earlier where, after she's full, I can do whatever I want, right? So Bij is still set on the assassination plot. Or, knowing Bij, he's probably up to something else. I'm curious on what that is, though. Like, is he going to try to get some information, or is he actually going to try to take her out? Like, actually legit attempt to take her out. But if Big Mom is full, there's no way in the Flying Flagners Cabal is going to be able to do it, unless he has something else in mind. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Unless he poisons the cake afterwards. Nah. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it because, he promised Sanji. And I see, after everything that they've gone through, I don't see him betraying his trust like that, betraying that promise. You know what I mean? It seems that they haven't given him the assassination. I'm okay with it as long as the ship is able to get out safely. It's great that they'll lure Big Mom away. But you guys sure got done in good. Yeah, man. The Sunny, I'm telling you, when Big Mom was on the ship, I mean, that was some spooky stuff right there. Because we had never had a situation like that before in the series. What are you saying? If Jinbei wasn't here, we can chat later. I'm glad that everyone is all right. Where are Pedro and Carrot-chan? Oh yeah, he doesn't know about Pedro, bro. He doesn't know what my boy Pedro did. He doesn't know about the sacrifice that Pedro did for the next generation, for them, for the future king of the pirates. And then Carrot, yo, Sanji couldn't even imagine what happened with Carrot, man, with the whole Sulong form greatness. Can you imagine when Sanji sees that? Woof! They're sleeping. They got worn off from battling, so they're in the room, both of them. Did he really just say both of them? Pedro? They're sleeping. They got worn off from battling, so they're both. So they're in the room, both of them, both of them. Or is Brook just trying to, hide the truth from Sanji here? Hold on. What should we do, big bro paddles? The Straw Hat ship and Mama are splitting up. Yeah, I think he is just trying to hold it back, because we see Nami was cut in the middle of saying something, and then Chopper, you see the tears coming down, and it appears that Brook is waiting to discuss this whenever they go back to Carrot, or either that, or he's going to wait until later on, a later on down the line point to tell Sanji, because it doesn't feel like the right time to tell Sanji that Pedro sacrificed himself for them. So what should we do, big bro paddles? The Straw Hat ship and Mama are splitting up. This is Beach. Yo, look at Capone, bro. You see that shadow over his eyes? Beach, you bastard. What exactly are you planning to do? Leave Mama's tantrum to us. We'll let her eat the cake. And then we'll let her go. Don't lie, you traitor. Relax. Just go and chase the Straw Hats. You bastard. Kachak. Capone! Pursue Beach's ship, Barbaros. They're definitely going to try to assassinate Mama. They might have even gotten rid of Pudding already. But big bro paddles, what about the Straw Hat ship? They'll be sunk at Cacao Island no matter what additionally. Poo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Smoothie, respond! Have you been following behind us? Yeah, we have, big brother. Smoothie? You guys are to sail straight ahead and chase the Straw Hat ship. Barbaros and I are going to pursue Beach and Mama. So we're finally going to see Smoothie in action. So here we have a plain view of the battlefield here. Big Mom heading out that way. She's right next to Beach's ship. Perospero and Barbaros are heading right over there as well. Smoothie is tailing from right behind the Sunny. Oh my, you're gonna see some Smoothie greatness. Roger that. And we see Thighs herself in the flesh. You should have just left it to us from the beginning. We've been given order after order, but this would have been much more efficient if everyone had just waited on Cacao Island. They're so rash. Men are such idiots. And drink tea while eating chocolate all from the start. And we see that all of them are exposed to the thighs. All of them have the thigh game on fleek right here. Charlotte family 14th daughter, Charlotte Smoothie. So 15th daughter, Charlotte Citron. 16th daughter, Charlotte Cinnamon. Cinnamon has I talked about this, I believe, in a couple videos ago. But Cinnamon really reminds me of Vivi's design pre princess stuff, like back whenever she was still in Baroque Works. It really reminds me of that design. The corset right here, it reminds me so much of that right there. Don't say that. Everyone prepare for battle. Yes. They found out about our meeting place with Luffy? Yeah, right now Cacao Island is probably surrounded by fleets waiting to ambush us. You already know it is. Oddly enough, they seem to have recognized us as strong opponents. They've left the hardest part for last. If we fight the fleet, we're bound to lose. Is this enough, Chiffon? After them, hand it over, bro. Look at the size of freaking Prometheus. I mean, it's huge. Big Mom is huge, but look at Prometheus. Yes, thank you, Beach. We've definitely lured in something terrifying. Honestly, our hands are full with trying to escape assassination. On top of that, seems impossible. That's what it means to repay someone, right? It's alright, believe in the taste of the cake. That cook is really amazing guy. Damn, this is why I love you, Chiffon. He's like, yeah! Big pops, man. A different fleet is chasing after us. That's Commander Smoothie? How much longer until we reach Cacao Island? It'll be a little over 3 hours from now. We'll get there around 1 a.m. Again, with those specifics. 1 a.m., 1 a.m., 1 a.m. We don't know where or when Luffy's going to appear, and we have no way to tell him it's dangerous. The only plan I can think of is to pass through to Cacao Island. And we see a double page spread right here. Cacao Island. Master Oven, the fleets are slowly surrounding the island. Is there really a need for all this? There's no way the Master Katakuri will let the Straw Hats escape. Anyway, my boy Luffy's not going to allow Katakuri to escape. Katakuri needs to worry about escaping from my boy Monkey D. Luffy, the king. If you have an issue with this, tell Tamago Mondour. It's necessary, Big Brother Oven. Can you believe it? The big explosion in the chateau was deliberate, too. It doesn't matter if they're rookies, or if they only have a few people, we can't make light of them. And if we let them escape now, it'll be the greatest shame and embarrassment. Did you not hear me? Do it immediately. All civilians return to your homes and break all your mirrors. Yo. No way, even the valuable ones? Throw the ones you don't want to break deep into the ocean and retrieve them in a few days. In any case, the only surviving piece of mirror on this island is going to be this one. There must be no others. If by any chance at all the Straw Hat is able to escape using any of your mirrors, we'll execute your whole family, so hurry up. Yo, Oven is dead serious. Oda pretty much just said, I'm throwing away all of your escape theories that you may be coming up with. The king, Monkey D. Luffy, will defeat Katakuri in there, and he's gonna escape right through here like a boss. He doesn't need to escape. My boy don't need it. He's going to pwn him. He's gonna knock him out, send him flying flat on his back. Katakuri's finally gonna fall by some new attack by the king, and that's how it's gonna happen. So, yo, I love that. I love this right here. Because it just automatically just throws all the escape possibilities out the window. It's going to be straight up, one-on-one. Luffy, Katakuri. Luffy's going to pwn him. And that's it. He's going to pop out of this mirror looking like a boss. And if Oven tries something, he's going to pwn Oven too. Oven don't want them problems. Oven does not want them problems. So, that is awesome. I like that. I like that Oda decided to do that. You know, he's like, Oven just said, screw it. Oven said, screw that, man. So here on the Cacao Island, where where Sanji and well, basically Sunny is going to, as well as Smoothie, you know, all heading right here towards Cacao Island. So that is definitely going to be very, very interesting, because Oda's definitely been leading towards this is going to be the main spot where this arc is going to be, and its climax is here in Cacao Island. So that's very, very interesting that he really wants it to happen here. So let's go ahead and go to the next page. Mirror World Luffy versus Let's go! We see Luffy hit the floor. Don't stand up again. Where do you see a chance of your victory? Little by little, his color of observation haki is approaching mine. Little by little, his color of observation haki is approaching mine. And we see something coming up. Luffy? Is that the snipers from last time? If I don't get rid of him now, what if there's even a 1 in a million chance that, yo, Katakuri doesn't even want to risk a 1 in a million chance, dude. Luffy looks over to the side. We see Katakuri bring out his trident. Mochi thrust, and Luffy attempts to dodge. Does he dodge? No, he doesn't dodge it. Katakuri gets him directly. Wobble. Oh my god. And we see her. Flagnard. So, and then we see Luffy have a very, very similar facial expression to the one that he had in chapter 574, whenever Ace died. That really is the last page, isn't it? Flagnards. Dude, hold on. I gotta go back to page 16. So here we go. Yes, the sniper comes in, nails him right in the foot. Luffy goes down. Oh, that's what happened. He got nailed in the foot. So because he got nailed right here in the foot, at least that's what I'm getting at through here, he wasn't able to dodge because he saw it coming, but he wasn't able to actually maneuver out of the way. That is what happened. That is what happened. Flagnards. And now she is going to want to come in here, of course, as like the #1 Katakuri fan club, the #1 Katakuri fangirl, coming right in there like, yeah, praise me, brother. I wouldn't be surprised if Katakuri actually gets a little pissed. He's like, yo, I wanted to finish this one-on-one. Well, what we got going on here, coach? Well, even though it never was really one-on-one to begin with, but Katakuri has to have like that little. I see him as the type of dude who would have like that little amount of respect for his opponent that really spent this entire time, you know, trying to get whooped. That Katakuri, I could actually see him getting a little bit mad, a little agitated that something like this took place. But he already saw it. I'm going to assume that he saw freaking sniper coming in, nailing him right in the foot. So I don't think not think about it. It probably wouldn't anger him that much. But still, man, look at this. Luffy goes right down, and he sees it. He sees it, all right? And he moves out of the way, but he still takes the thrust full on. I mean, a straight-up full Mochi thrust just right there. But it looks like it misses. I guess he was aiming towards the center, but in actuality, it gets him, like, right here on the side. But still, it goes through him. It's a very, very devastating attack, and you see all the damage done behind them. Just a huge explosion, right? Good Lord. Deep regret. And we see that she's laughing right here, man. Oh, God. So now now that we know they're headed towards the Cacao Island, and now that we know that they're going to be there at 1 a.m. and they're being chased by Smoothie, now that we know that Big Mom is with Capone, is it a possibility that now we stay here in Luffy vs. Katakuri until the very end of this battle? Or not until the very end, but at least we're going to stay here for a couple chapters, because we're going to have to advance through time. We have to advance through time. It's going to take them 3 hours to get there, which means it's going to take Luffy 3 hours to beat Katakuri, bro, because at least that's what I'm getting at here. But man, dude, yo, that Mochi thrust was devastating. I mean, that must have been painful. That must have been very... To have Luffy have that type of face? It looks like he got knocked out. Flagnards. But a lot advanced this chapter. A lot advanced this chapter. Oda came back from break with a vengeance. Because we got to see the advancement of, Sanji getting back, the Sunny moving forward. Smoothie is now headed towards them. Perospero, I'm trying to make a decision. Big Mom saying screw it, heading right towards Capone. Capone said, okay, we're gonna take this into a separate island, and we're gonna feed her the cake there. Big Mom is right next to them, and Capone's like, yo, we're going into like swimmer, yo, Capone. This arc, man, Big Pops has been going ham, dude. Capone greatness, and then going on from that, we go, they're gonna arrive in Cacao Island in 3 hours, and right here we resume here with Luffy versus Katakuri, where it looks like Luffy received quite a devastating blow, but it was not just Katakuri, man, because now, and I do recall Dustin saying this last time I was on the call with him about the whole. People usually complain whenever Luffy gets help, but now that Katakuri is getting help, I wonder how people are going to feel about that. Because that's true, now Katakuri is the one receiving help. Again, and whereas all of us initially thought that Luffy was going to need help against Katakuri, no, sir. Right now, we have Luffy, even though it's a scenario where Katakuri was already pwning him, she is now getting in the way of Katakuri and Luffy. So I'm going to assume that Oda might even use her as a way for Luffy to maybe even gain the advantage later on. But with this Mochi thrust, man, Luffy took a lot of damage. I mean, I'm not saying, of course he's not down and out, but I do wonder where Oda's going to take it from here. Because is he going to show us a little instance of like Observation Haki to where, because we saw him move. We saw him attempt to get out the way. But then he still got struck. From what I'm seeing here on this panel, it looks like he still got struck. It's very, very hard to tell. It looks like it gets him right here, and through that same attack, everything behind him just huge, massive debris all over the place. So, but yeah, man, greatness. I'm so happy to be able to read The Greatness of One Piece again, man, because I feel like it's been a long time. I really, really do. It feels like this break has been longer than usual. Maybe that's because of how much stuff I've been doing. I've been able to barely experience anything One Piece, and I barely go a long time without experiencing like anything One Piece related, like either watching a random moment or listening to an opening, whatever the case may be. Like I know I told you guys before, I've been playing the One Piece Burning Blood game, but aside from that, man, that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it, man. Like it's been hectic. But I was really, really happy to actually be able to sit down and actually read The Greatness, man. And it's advancing. It's advancing quite a lot. I love this last panel. I don't know what it is about this last panel right here, but I love it. I love the way that like her with the thing over the mouth, just letting out like a massive roar of laughter. I don't know what it is about this panel. I really love it. I don't know why. It's just letting out a massive roar of laughter after doing such a thing. It's like the way One Piece characters laugh, man. She probably has a unique laugh of her own, but I don't know. It's just something about this last panel I really like. But anyways, great sauce of a chapter, and we're advancing forward. I'm really, really interested in seeing on where it's going to head off from here, because Capone's taking it all on by himself, leaving Sanji to Smoothie, but Sanji is also heading towards Oven. Oh, that was another thing that I forgot to mention. I love the Oven thing, man. Because Oven said, screw that, we're destroying every single mirror, throw it in the ocean, I don't care, every single possible route of escape, the only mirror left is the one right here, so somebody's leaving right here, and they're gonna have to deal with me. That means that all of us that were saying Sanji versus Oven, it's when Sanji gets to Cacao Island, Sanji's gonna pull Oven. Sanji's gonna go in, are you kidding me? Mr. Prince? Sanji's going to lay the smacketh down on Oven, That's gonna be cool, I cannot wait for that. But it's gonna take 3 hours. So we'll see what happens from here on out, man. But I don't know. There's something about this flambe battle I really really like. I don't. It's just the way that it's structured, I suppose. The way the hand and the laughter is. There's so much personality to this panel. I love it. But right now it's not looking too good for the king. But I'm always in the king's corner. I know Luffy's gonna bounce back somehow, some way. I don't know how it's gonna happen. I don't know what it was about to pull out. But it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. Because he really seems that the situation is extremely drastic for Luffy right now. Just when it seemed like everything was going smoothly, Oda ends it off with a very, very drastic panel. You know, the complete opposite of everything that we'd gotten, you know, else in the chapter, which was very, very positive stuff. Sanji getting back, Capone saying, "Screw it, I'll go ahead and do it for y'all, man. Go ahead and do your thing." They're already on the way to Cacao Island, so and go ahead and showing us that it's going to be a one-on-one. You know, Oda basically telling us that Luffy's gonna be the one. He's gonna have to defeat him in order to get out of here. So there's no plan of escape. So now he presented all that to us, and then he shows us this panel right here at the end to contrast everything that he just made in the rest of the chapter. It's amazing storytelling. Because it just really leads you to believe that it's a very, very drastic situation, and you start thinking in your head how when the Flying Black Nurse is going to be able to pull out of this. So I love it. I absolutely love it, and I cannot wait for the next chapter, man. I can't stop staring at this flambe panel. It's something about this panel, you know, the personality, and there's I love it, but I hope you all have an awesome day. So awesome to be able to sit down and read One Piece again, man. Chapter 892 is in the books. I will see y'all for 893. It says there's no break next week, so I'll see y'all next time. Have an awesome day. One Piece greatness. I'll see y'all in the comment section.